Hey guys, I'm on my lunch break. John and I are at Target. We had to return something and we're gonna pick up some lunch. It's crazy how like coming to Target or like grocery shopping becomes like the highlight of your week these days. But it is what it is. Hey guys, welcome to my new office. So I started setting up my new desk and like new room for I guess internship like a week ago because I've been pushing it off and pushing it off, but I figured like if I'm going to be doing internship at home, I should at least have like a separate workspace, make sure it looks nice, it has everything I need. So I have like 3 different monitors going. I'm not really sure what I was going for. I just needed like a separate space because in the past I was doing all my work in the dining room, and while it was fine, I just wanted to like be near a window so during my meetings and all the calls my video would look a little bit better. So I moved to this room. This is usually where I do my makeup, and I have like a separate bathroom here. Yes, I bought a new desk. I would love to do a video on like my desk setup or my office room setup later once it's finished. I still have to get like a shelf and a drawer and do some more cleaning, but yeah. So today's the first day of school for students. You know, I've been doing training and orientation for almost like I would say like a month and a half, and it feels like I've been doing this for so long. But honestly, it's just like it's been like a lot of like training videos, orientation, meet your supervisor, just like getting set. And now that it's the first day of school, like I don't really feel anything different because I'm not a teacher. Like I don't have to physically be there right now. And so I'm like trying to take things in like as they come. And I know my supervisor is like trying to get testing scheduled for me. And it's nice that like in the district that I am at, they kind of scaffold everything. So they don't just throw you in there and give you all the work that was left over from last year. That's actually terrible. I mean, I'm sure like you'll learn so quickly and like you'll get really amazing experience, but I know for a fact like I'm not ready for that right now, and like I won't learn the best if I'm just thrown in there like into the fire. So I have a site-based supervisor, and I basically like work with her like most of the time, other than my rotations. But my first rotation is at the hospital, like the clinic setting, and it's just twice a month. And since it's less time than usual, it's usually a quarterly rotation. It's gonna get confusing. I'm like very wordy. So my rotations are quarterly, but since I'm in the clinic setting, that one's like a special rotation where it's the full year, but less amount of times per month. So I'm only going in twice a month, but for the full year, which means I'm at my main placement a lot more than I'm going to be in my second, third, and fourth quarter. So nothing's really happened. I woke up early just in case like, you know, there was a fire or like my supervisor needed me at like 7:30. So I woke up early like to check emails, and then today like I wanted to finish all my assigned training and like homework that I had, like in order for me to like get into the system and like get access to some of the programs. Like we have to do some assignments and watch some videos. So I'm doing that. I'm doing like miscellaneous tasks like logging my internship hours, like what I'm exactly doing, because I feel like if you don't write it down, I mean, we have to write it down for our university program, but also like for myself, then I can have some accountability, especially being at home. It's so hard to like keep track of like what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, what I have to do, and like deadlines and stuff. So I'm really, really hoping as the school year progresses, as my rotations kind of like come and go, and as I have testing cases and counseling groups going, that I will feel more organized and feel like there's like a purpose for me being there. And you know, who knows, like as an intern, maybe you have to make your place or like create your purpose for being there. So we will see what happens. My school, I'm in a middle school. I'm so excited to be in a middle school. My middle school is only 7th and 8th grade. So it's interesting that it's, you know, when you're only working with 2 grades and like you see them come in and then they just leave. It's an interesting time. It's like the start of your adolescence, teenage years. In our grad program, we always talk about how mentorship is so important for like kids that are at risk, or maybe like their grades are slipping or they're having like a lot of behavior problems. One intervention that we learned in grad school was having mentors in the school, whether that's older students or teachers or trusted adults in the building. It's really important for students to have mentors, and my middle school in particular, they're really like striving to make it, like, it is their goal to make sure each student has at least one adult that they can trust and have a relationship with. And I think that's so important because that helps them to feel like they're valued at school, they feel safe at school. And I think having a good, like, positive school culture, it makes like the world of a difference for all students. Like when they're learning, it is going to help them learn because they feel safe, because they feel valued, and because they feel like they belong there. So I'm so excited to be part of this mentorship program. I'm kind of in the process with one of the counselors and my school psych supervisor. They are kind of leading this program, and I'm going to help them take charge, and hopefully I will also be a mentor. It would be really cool if I could mentor someone that's like that I can relate to a little bit better, like similar interests, or maybe they're Korean American. That would be really cool, but I'm open to anyone. I just can't wait to like interact with the kids. Like I've been having so many meetings with teachers and admin and like supervisors, but like where are the kids? Like I'm in the field to work with kids. So I'm really looking forward to like even doing testing. Like I would love to do some testing, like talk to families. I am a little nervous for all the meetings that I'm going to have with all the families, but it's going to be part of the learning experience, and hopefully with all the practice, I'll get better and I'll feel more comfortable. So I did so much talking for nothing. I mean, literally, like we haven't started anything, but it is the first day of school for all the kids. For middle school, school has ended. We start at 7:30 and they finish at 2:15, and they have like a different block scheduling going for virtual. I can't imagine what parents are going through as their kids are like trying to figure out virtual learning. I'm sure they're really stressed out too. So it'll be very interesting. I have a couple meetings coming up this week, and testing should be starting next week. I don't know how much you guys are going to see this week on this vlog. I don't know, hopefully it's like sort of interesting or entertaining for you guys. I will see you guys a little bit later. I'm going to work on this assignment, and definitely have to log in internship hours, and I also have to edit a video for YouTube because I've been trying to post once a week. Oh, I also have class on Thursday. So during internship, we do have class where we gather like every 2 weeks, and then we'll talk about our own experiences and then do some reading and discussion. Hey guys, it's Thursday. I think I forgot to vlog yesterday. I don't know. It's like the days go by so slow, but like so fast. So I had a department meeting for my school student services team, which was great. We talked about like specific students and then like our SIP goals, the school improvement plan goals. Apparently I have another like training or a meeting for a Children's National, and I'm still trying to like figure out like how to gain access to my email. So it's a lot of admin stuff this week, but I will hop onto that meeting. It is currently 12:42, and then I actually have class today for Mason for my university, and that starts at 5, so we have a pretty busy day. Okay, I've been trying to get a hold of Children's Help Desk so I could access my email account, and apparently like there were some issues with like resetting the password, and so everyone's calling the help desk, and the average wait time is 40 minutes, and your girl don't got 40 minutes to wait here on the phone. This is my second time calling. The first time I waited 20 minutes and then I had to hang up because I had a meeting on Zoom, and so here we are 7 minutes in, and hopefully, you know, I can get this all figured out because I cannot, like, I don't have access to my email, which is how I'm supposed to communicate with my supervisor. Deep breaths, you know, take things one day at a time, one task at a time. But, you know, a lot of times, like, I feel like, especially being in, like, the home setting, like, I'm not doing anything, but, like this one task. I've been working on this one task of trying to get access to my email for the past, like, 5 days. Why? I don't know. Everything's virtual, so it's kind of hard for me to like figure things out at home by myself. Like I'll call someone else, they'll transfer me to some other person or some other department. They'll transfer me. I can't get a hold of them, so I have to send them an email, and then I have to sit at home and wait for them to respond. And if they don't respond, I have to follow up. Like, how long do I wait till I follow up again? Ugh! I have class in 2 hours, and so during those 2 hours, I am planning to upload a YouTube video because I couldn't do it yesterday. I'm trying to upload on Wednesdays, but like, it ain't working out because I just have like so much stuff going on. And at the same time, I feel like I'm not doing anything. It's a very weird place to be in. And I hope like I'm not the only one. Like, of course, like I don't want you to be in that place, but I feel like a lot of us do feel like that working at home. So I'm going to try to finish this video before class and then get some internship stuff done. I have like a huge list of things to do. See you guys in a little bit. I started growing sweet potatoes and tomatoes during quarantine, and we finally harvested today. Look at those. Can you believe it? It's been like 9 months. Good morning, guys. It's Friday. I did a terrible job at vlogging this week. I definitely have to get back into the groove. I used to like carry my camera everywhere, but now that I'm just home, I tend to forget to film. But last night I had class and it was good. Like, we had good discussion. We talked about eligibility paperwork, like BCD, basis for committee decision, or OCW. It's called something different in each district. And then we did a case discussion. So one of our classmates brought one of their like case files that they're working on. Of course, like they don't say names or anything, but we discuss the testing and the results and the decision. And I think it's nice that we do have our classes still with our classmates, our cohort, because it's like a safe space to say things as interns, and like we know each other pretty well, but we still feel like we don't know anything in our buildings. And so it's a nice place to like feel validated and feel like frauds together, like imposters. So we're about to start this cute interactive training for 3 hours, and that's where we learn how to use the iPads for testing. And if there's a silver lining in all of this virtual stuff, it's probably that I can wake up a little bit later, and if I do, then I can kind of get ready as I'm doing the meetings if my camera's not on. It really depends on the type of meeting. We're gonna do that. And then, oh, and then I have a meeting with my supervisor in the afternoon. I have 2 iPads. One for the examiner and one for student. Oh crap. Here's my new iPad that I've been using to make little doodles and graphics for Instagram and for my thumbnails. I love it. My pack of Twizzlers for when I'm feeling kind of tired. And pencil pouch. Yeah, I have this whole setup going on. Okay, they have not started yet. Alright, I'm about to go to my brother's place for dinner. He just moved right around the corner from our place, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's nice that they're like close by. He wasn't that far before, but now he's only 5 minutes away. So we try to see each other maybe once a week. He does go into work because he's an essential worker. So Jonathan and I try to keep our distance. We try to wear our masks, and like we have our designated areas when we go to their place or when they come over. But before I go, and I guess before I wrap up this Friday, I wanted to show you guys or tell you guys about ways that my county is like trying to keep people connected and like help people build relationships. I think it's so hard like during this pandemic to like as a new person like in the system to like meet new people and build genuine, authentic relationships. And so one thing they have, like we have a Google like toolbox for just school psychologists, which I think is really cool. It's like a place for all of our resources, all organized into different folders. And then they recently made this PowerPoint, like a Google slide. You customize your own slide, you put your name, your main placement, and then like just like facts about yourself, like fun facts, your educational background, your professional interests, like post some pictures so that you can get to know people in the county. And
in the comments you can leave like any connections you have with the person, like whether it's the same school or same interests. You can leave comments, like put your name, so you can kind of start a dialogue and meet people that way. So I thought that was really cool. I think John's yelling at me because we're late, so I'm gonna go. We're crate training her. Bye, puppy. We'll be back in a little bit. Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for having us over.
Banana time.
And sitting on the floor so we can keep our distance.
Did you figure out what you want to watch?
What should we watch, everyone?
I thought you had a thing.
I can't remember. I said I wanted to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and he said no. Alright, you guys, that's a wrap on the vlog. We decided to watch Mulan, the original animated version, and that has to be my favorite. I don't know if you've seen the live action one. In my personal opinion, I don't think it's worth the extra $30 for premiere, but of course, maybe you like it. I don't know, maybe you like the kung fu action. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know if you want more of these vlog style videos. There's definitely more things happening now that internship and school is kind of picking up. More testing and meetings and like counseling groups, actually like things going on in the schools and also for my other rotations. So let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!